So good morning, guys. It is a beautiful Sunday morning here in Ohio. We got flurries coming down, but I wanted to take this time because Sean has some things that's going on this morning that he's got to take care of. I wanted to take this time to finally clean out my pots and cut some things down. And yeah, so I have all my planter pots here that I'm just going to put into this tub here and then just take them in the back and put them on our pile that we have back there started. And then I got a tool that you guys seen before that I'm going to use to do some other things. But it's so crazy because, like, as landscapers, we always pride on making sure our customers' properties look pristine, and we always, like, ours is always the last one to be mowed, to be mulched, everything. So it's like, I guess now it's better now than never. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this, and yeah, we want to have like a good, I guess, representation of what our business is. And so yeah, we're gonna be working on that. So come along. So with this, I have the steel HSA 25 here that I'm going to use to trim this down to the ground. Everything's so frozen because it's been really cold the last, I'd say, about 3-4 days now. But we are looking into a nice warm up soon. I would dump some of this dirt out, but it's frozen. So I don't know if you remember, if you're new to the channel, I got these mums probably about a couple years ago. The first big one that I just did, it was, it come back like a giant bush last year. And prior, Sean was just spraying our beds for weeds and stuff. And now this one is a replacement because Sean accidentally, without thinking, sprayed it with weed killer. So the one we initially had that would have been the same size as the other one was pretty much killed, which it was an accident. So we're hoping this one starts coming in a little fuller every year, because it kind of looks silly when we have two different size mums. I'll have to remember to show you what they look like once they're in full bloom come fall time. But yeah, things are coming along here. I have a couple more things I want to get done, and yeah, this is fun. All right, so the last thing for today I want to do is kind of trim up this Rosa Sharon tree that we got probably about 3-4 years ago maybe. And it's just growing taller and taller. But what I really want to do is just clean up the bottom here. Just getting all the extra branches that are kind of filling out here. It's supposed to look like a tree, so it's almost starting to look more like a bush. Almost need my knee pads on. Stack the rocks back up around the bottom. All right, guys, so like I said, I'm gonna carry all this out here to our compost pile we have going on. And just pour it right on top. And that will break down in no time for sure. So here's all my planter pots that I emptied out. This one has some confetti back from, was it New Year's? Had to have been New Year's. But the dirt is frozen, so I'm gonna wait. This is all fresh from last year. I will probably till it all up and everything and just top it off with some new stuff. But yeah, we'll take these and store them out back and be ready for this spring. All right, guys, now that I have that done, I'm going to check in on Sean and see what he's up to.
All right, so drove down to the property. I didn't think I was gonna have time yesterday to meet this gentleman, but he canceled and had to come today. So I wanted to swing down here and say hi to him, and I'll show you exactly what he's doing. And yeah, I guess we'll say hi. We're at the property though, so stick around here, stick around. Oh yeah, he's making progress, making progress. So you guys can already see kind of what he's doing. Those black containers, he asked me about having them. You all right with being on camera?
Oh, I'm fine with that.
Okay. What's going on, man?
Not much.
Getting them loaded up?
Oh, yeah.
Nice to meet you, Sean.
It's a easy load. Oh, they're nice and light.
Yeah, they are light. Everybody keeps asking me, how heavy are they? I'm like, they're light. You're going to want to have them strapped down.
Yeah, I say, well, that's all the cage is, the weight.
Right.
It's so, that worked out really well. Oh, I say, I appreciate you letting me get these off of you.
Absolutely.
I figure I'm going to go through and use a couple for homemade ethanol.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what, my truck runs E85.
Really?
So I'm going to go through and I'm going to make E85. I can put that in my truck. I can drive that way.
So you make your own fuel?
I'm gonna try to.
You're working on making your own fuel?
Yeah. So.
That's cool. Is it like out of like vegetable oil or something close to that?
So I'm going to try to see what all I can find that's going to work to go through and try to make it.
He ain't giving away his ideas, guys. I can see it, but he ain't giving it away. Hold on, I got something for you though. I almost forgot. I didn't think I was going to make it to see you, but then you moved the day on me. Brought you a coffee cup and a few lanyards in there.
Oh, so
I'd have brought you some shirts, but I didn't have any left, so.
No, that's fine. And say this works out real well. Oh, say actually, I got my coffee cup in the truck that I've been drinking on my way out here.
Nice. Hey, if it doesn't work, you can dip your ethanol out of it and put it in your truck. So this runs on ethanol?
Say it's a gas or a E85 blend. And
Okay.
say I can run either one. And say whichever I'm around at the time. I do get more horsepower out of the ethanol.
Really?
fuels.
So did you have to convert it or
Nope, came from the factory that way.
factory that way? Okay. I don't do the whole different fuels. I just put unleaded in my stuff. That's it.
Well, it's not available everywhere.
Right.
And a lot of places that sell E85, it's up to 85.
Nice.
So it's one of those of you don't get a true E85 anymore, or you get anywhere from E15 all the way up to 85. So it's whatever they decide to blend.
There's a lot of water in it.
Well, that's the other problem when that shows up. And plus, you need to have 100% pure alcohol.
Yeah.
To mix with gasoline.
It's what keeps ruining all of our two-cycle stuff, you know?
Well, that's the other problem is that all of our gasoline is already at 10% ethanol.
Yep.
So if you can find off-road fuel, that's the best.
Absolutely.
So
Wait, I don't want to hold you up too long, man. I see your mustache is already frozen up. It's cold out here, guys. It's
yeah.
real cold.
I've been out here for maybe about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's half hour.
Oh, dang, you got them loaded up real quick then.
Well, let's say, hey, I don't hold back.
I like it. You from Ohio, right?
Yeah, I'm right there in Medina. Actually, you inspired me to start my own lawn care.
That's awesome, man.
The customers that I take care of, luckily, they're literally in my backyard.
Oh, yeah?
I can actually drive my equipment from my backyard into their properties. And
What kind of mowers and stuff you using?
I have a Hustler or a Fast Track
Okay.
for my zero turn, and then I'm just using a Toro push mower.
Heck yeah, getting it done. How many years you been doing it?
I started at the end of 2020, but then I went back to work in my factory job.
Okay.
So I still work a full-time factory job and just do the lawn care as a side hustle right now.
You must work with steel, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
my dad worked in a steel factory his whole life, and he always had the shields on the sides for, in the steel factory. He was a shear operator for titanium.
Oh.
So they made airplane wings.
Okay.
So, yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, actually, I work for the automotive industry.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually go through and make most of the body panels that you see on most of the vehicles goes out on the road.
Not the aluminum stuff, right?
Nope, not, well, I would say we do have one aluminum job. I was for an oil pan.
Okay.
But other than that, everything else is all steel. And I'll tell you what, it's getting a lot lighter and a lot thinner than what it used to be.
Nice.
Some of the stuff is like tinfoil.
Oh, yeah. Paper thin.
So.
Somebody put a shopping cart down the side of mine.
Ooh.
And I mean, I came out and I saw the cart there, and I'm just like, they must have gave it a shove, but I mean, it creased the door.
Oh,
so
yeah, it doesn't take much anymore.
Yep.
Just closing my door, I can go through and watch my mirror fluctuate.
Awesome.
Time, so.
Are you going to be getting more of these today, or you just taking this load?
So I'm going to try to get back out here. I got a phone call I got to make when I get home.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, hey, then I'm going to turn around and try to book back out here while we still got daylight.
Well, no rush, man. It is cold. Whenever you need them, just shoot me a message and let me know you're going to come. And
all right.
Yep, you can get them at your convenience.
So I'm going to try to at least go to and get 2 loads out of here today.
Okay.
This way I can get them all out as much as I can out of your way. I know you got a lot of firewood you're working on processing.
Yeah.
And so.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. It was great meeting you. I'm going to head back towards the house. Savannah's doing some landscaping at the house, and then she said she was going to cook lunch. So
landscaping in this winter?
She wanted to get the fall stuff cleaned up. She's just been working on it a little bit here and there, and when you get time,
Oh, yeah.
Kids are so busy with sports right now. It's just insane. Every day, I mean, just trip. She's driving all afternoon.
Speaking of that.
So check it out. Got them all strapped down. Got another load in here. What is that for?
That's for Miley.
For what?
For her baseball, for the varsity.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yep.
100% you're sure?
Guaranteed. I've got the money in order to cover this.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm guaranteeing this.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. Seriously. I appreciate that.
So
I'll give it to her, and I do appreciate that. She's at 940. Her goal was 900 for the team, so this will put her over 1,040. So she's The team's goal is 4,000. I don't think they've gotten close to that just yet, but you know, the youth softball programs and stuff, you know, they don't always get a lot of funding like the big football and baseballs and all that stuff.
Well, a lot of sports don't get the funding that they need. That's why it's becoming a lot of more of a pay-to-play type situation. Is just the fund's not there a lot of times, and so I played city league basketball and everything.
Yeah.
And so I understand, and money's not always available.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm guaranteed it.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Miley will appreciate it. I thank you from our family as well.
Oh yeah.
It definitely helps her out.
Well, that's to say, I don't like going through and doing donations and stuff through social medias and all that. I like to do with cash in hand.
I appreciate it.
And it makes life a lot easier to help out that way.
Good people in this community, guys. Very good people. I can't say thank you enough to all of you, and thank you.
Oh yeah.
She'll be very appreciative of it. Make sure she sends you an email.
All right, we'll do. We'll be watching for it.
All right, guys. Great guy here. I can't say thank you enough for grabbing these and the donation to Miley Softball, so we appreciate it. All right, guys, so it's freezing out here, and I didn't expect that, honestly. It caught me up a little bit, got me a little emotional. Started tearing up. Like, man, people don't realize, like, these youth programs and some of these districts and stuff, like, they're not all, you know, very financially taken care of throughout, if you know what I'm saying. And that was like the last thing I expected. Like, seriously, I started tearing up a bit, and that wasn't good because it was freezing as soon as I was tearing up. But great big thank you to him for that. That was so unexpected. I never thought a subscriber would to do that. You know, a lot of you have, you know, through the donation, the site, but you know, I wasn't expecting him to do that in person. And he was supposed to come yesterday, and then he had something come up where he couldn't. And man, sovereign. I didn't expect that. It's a blessing. You guys are truly a blessing to us and our family. And we love you guys. Seriously, we do. And yeah, I'm gonna go home and get something to eat. Thank you for that, though.